Happy Friday. It's good to be with you today. We have another interesting character, and I'm probably gonna like him a little bit, maybe not quite so much, but he does have a lot to teach us. Today, we're going to look at when you're in a hard place because you just are offended. You ever been offended? Okay, now those of you that know me are going to be like, oh, Sarah, you're definitely like this person. Okay, maybe not. Offense. Offended because God has asked you to do something and you're biased or you're prejudiced. That's a tough one. Well, today we're going to focus on, can you guess who? Jonah. And Jonah found himself in a couple of hard places. Jonah, he was so angry over God being willing to forgive because the people had been so evil. And Jonah just really showed out. So the first thing he did is he ran when God called him to do something. Have you ever run from the calling? Have you ever decided, I'm not going to do this? Nope, nope, nope. This is not for me, Lord. I don't want to do it. Been hard headed. Yeah, Jonah was like that. And you know what? He found himself in a hard place because of his hard head. And he was in the belly of a big fish, maybe a whale, who knows? And all this bitterness in his heart toward people that he felt like didn't deserve mercy was there. But God called him to do something and he wanted him to do it. So, even though Jonah said, no, thanks, Lord, I don't want to go to that revival, the Lord said, okay, all right. And so, before you know, Jonah finds himself in a very hard place, but he repents. And because of his repentance, well, God let him out. And then Jonah went on to Nineveh and preached. And lo and behold, he had a citywide revival. You would think he would be thrilled that so many people actually listened to his message. I know Brother Ray would be thrilled if people listened to his messages, but no, not Jonah. No, he was mad because they repented. Because you see, he really did want the Lord to punish them because he thought they were evil. He didn't feel like they deserved God's mercy. You know anybody like that, that they have this attitude that people don't deserve God's mercy? Be careful. Don't be like them because you might find yourself, like Jonah, in a hard place. So after Jonah finishes his messages, he leaves, he goes out, he gets under a tree, the gourd comes up, shades him from the hot sun. He's thrilled about it. And then the next thing you know, a worm comes up, bites the plant in the right place, causes it to wither and die, and Jonah pitches a little bitty hissy fit. He's mad about it. And the Lord, he said, wait a minute, Jonah, you care more about a gourd that was over your head just to shield you from the sun a little bit than you cared about a whole city. And so Jonah learned a valuable lesson from the Lord. Now, what I do like about Jonah is that he took ownership of it and he wrote about it. He didn't have to tell people what happened. I can almost think that unless God, divinely told someone else, we would never have heard this story if Jonah had not told it. So Jonah, he come to grips with who he was and he realized what he had done. And so in my heart, because we actually even have this story, I'm led to believe that Jonah, he finally got it and he realized, wait a minute, I'm wrong here. I put myself in this place. It's my own bias. It's my own opposition toward others. It's my own condescending attitude that they don't deserve his mercy. That's why I'm in this hard place. That's why I found myself in the belly of a whale. That's why or a fish. That's why I found myself without a gourd. Because let me tell you, the Lord will get to us when we're harsh and when we're mean. Trust me, the Lord looks, and He would do so much to draw the wicked to Him. Imagine what He will do to His children when we're cruel and mean. So we have to be careful. We have to make sure that there aren't people out there that we have decided do not deserve grace. And we have to be careful that we don't care more about our own comfort than we do to the mission that God calls us to. And so let's make sure that we are very aware that people and souls are more important than our own shade and where we want to go and what we want to do. Don't end up angry under a dying tree, because God is trying to teach you that mercy is good. Mercy is great. Don't end up like Jonah did, sitting there very angry with God, with the worm, and with the fact that the people were saved. Let's don't be like Jonah in that situation. Like I said, I do believe Jonah finally got it together. Otherwise, I don't think we would have the book of Jonah to tell us. So let's do what we can for the Lord while we can do it. And let's don't put ourselves in those hard places. God bless you. I love you.